Hey guys, it's Amanda. I'm an American who has lived in the UK for years, and I post about my life and experiences living here, as well as weekly reactions requested from all of you. So if that sounds like your thing, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. Now, a while back, I talked about the US foods that are banned in the UK, and I was shocked at how many there actually were. So today, we are going to look at British foods that are banned in America. I have to admit, there aren't nearly as many products. I don't know if it's because British food is much better or because the standards in the US aren't that great. And we don't ban that much. Either way, it was fun to research. I find it fascinating how different the foods are between the two countries and the standards of each. And if you know of any British foods that are banned in the States, please put them in the comments. Number 1, blackcurrant. Who doesn't love a glass of Ribena squash? It's delicious. Unfortunately, most Americans won't have ever had the chance to try it. It was grown in the US until about 1911 when the cultivation of the plant was banned and blackcurrant was declared illegal. This is because blackcurrants were responsible for the spread of white pine blister rust, which killed millions of white pine trees that it came into contact with, and this was a massive problem for the lumber industry at the time because the trees were an essential component of construction. However, the nationwide ban was lifted in 1966, and some states have the ban removed. I think Connecticut and Oregon have started growing them again, but they're still legal in many states, so they've never really become popular. Number 2, Kinder eggs. I didn't actually know that they were banned in the US, and once I heard the reason, I thought it was a little bit silly. So the FDA, or the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetics Act, doesn't allow confectionery products to contain a non-nutritive object in them. So the little toy in the Kinder Egg just doesn't pass the test. I suppose we can't be trusted by not eating it. I don't know. But I've actually read that if you try to bring the original egg into the US, you'll be fined anywhere from $300 to $2,500, depending on how many you have on you. I mean, can you imagine getting fined that amount of money for a tiny little chocolate egg? It's insane. However, you can now purchase Kinder Joy eggs, and when you open what basically splits into two, and each side has a plastic cover. So one side holds the toy and the other side holds the chocolate. So if you're in the US and you get a craving, you can try one of those out. Number 3, haggis. The national dish of Scottish is banned in America as there's a law in 1971 that states foods must not contain sheep lungs. The same reason black pudding is banned. You can get lung-free canned haggis in the States, but you won't be able to buy the traditional version, unless, of course, you can make it yourself. Haggis is made of sheep's stomach filled with sheep's liver, heart, and lungs, as well as oatmeal, suet, stock, onions, and spices. I know so many of you said that I need to try it, but it just doesn't sound all that tasty to me now that I know what's in it. Number 4, real Cadbury chocolate. Back in 2015, it was banned because Hershey's Chocolate has permission to manufacture and package Cadbury's candies using their own recipe. And they didn't want to have to compete with British imported chocolates, so the only Cadburys you can buy in the US is with the US recipe. Americans and British expats were most upset about the Cadbury cream eggs because apparently the two versions taste pretty different. The main ingredient in the US is sugar, and it's milk in the UK. So it's supposed to be creamier and fudgier than ours. Now, I know I've had both, but I can't remember how each of them taste. So I might have some sent over around Easter so that I can do a comparison of the two. But if you've had them both, let me know which was your favorite. Number 5, black pudding. It's banned along with any other blood cakes due to sanitary reasons. The U.S. Department of Agriculture, or the USDA, ruled that the livestock lungs cannot be used in human food. And while blood is the main ingredient, there are still some traces in most brands of the sausage. To be honest, I really like black pudding, although I didn't know there were potentially pieces of lungs in it, which is disgusting. But it tastes good, so I'll keep on eating it. Number 6, Iron Brew. The FDA lists Iron Brew and Diet Iron Brew as containing the banned carcinogenic coloring Ponku, probably going to say it wrong, Ponku 4R, and Sunset Yellow FCF. So you won't find the original version in the US. However, some companies modify the drink to conform to the FDA requirements. Now, I've never had it here or in America, so I can't say how different it is. So many people have told me to try it, so I might have to get my can. So I might have to get myself a can and try it out, and I'll let you know what I think. I feel sad for my fellow Americans who may never get to experience these tasty treats, even more so for those who have, and then they can't get them when they go back home. Now, I know that was a pretty short list, but I couldn't really find any others to add. So if you have any other ones, please put them in the comments. And as always, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, smash that like button if that's what you're into, and I'll see you in the next video.